Good boy. Good boy.
So, a lot of people call driving lunging. I call it driving because I am trained in the Vaquero method and we focus on how we would ride, so we do call it driving. So, I'm driving him from where my legs would be, thus driving him forward. And he knows that. He knows to yield. So, when I set my horses up for driving, I teach them to yield their forequarters over so that they're set up to be balanced on that circle.
Hind end. Under, under, under. Beautiful. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. Yeah. Good boy. Is that time? Yeah.
So when I have my horses yield their hind, I want them to march in the front. That is why he is marching on his forequarters. If a horse stands still on their forequarters as they're yielding their hind, then they're literally putting their shoulder out of joint. So I want movement when I'm moving my horses. That is, again, the Vaquero way.
Good boy. Remember how we side passed? Good boy. Good job. You those hinds?
So we're just going to do all the same things on the other side again, yielding that hind, yielding the front, and having him side pass as well. He knows how to do all this stuff. He's great at doing that. He has no issues on the ground whatsoever.
More. Boom, boom, boom. Good boy. And let's set it up where the camera can see us. Oh, and let's side pass. Good boy. Good job. You're so good.
I'm sure he's going to be fine. He's a good kid. He really is. Get my rope out of the way here. And always when you bridle too, you want to... Oh, thank you. You got my glove too. He's always been weird about his ears, but we worked hard on that. Yeah, this is getting too small. I've got a pattern to make him a bigger headstall at the house. I just have been lazy. I teach all of my horses to be mounted from the ground and a mounting block. He's okay with both, as he's been taught to do both. I also teach my horses to pick me up. He's still working on that a little bit. We never got through much of that, but he's not bad at it. I will say that. He does a lot better than a lot of other horses that I work with. Feel him underneath me.
I want to see what he remembers. Let's see what I remember.
Let's check in on our back up. Back up. Nice. Back up. And let's check in on moving our front end over. Nice. Good job.
Very nice. Very nice turn on the forehand there. Good boy. Yeah.
Just let him get some of his wiggles out. Take that.
Good boy. Good boy.
And we're going to see how we remember that small turn. We're turning from our belly button and we're driving.
Okay, that's much more balanced this season.
What I'm teaching him is to balance from his core. That is to lift his core and to pick up, engage his hind end. I don't want him falling out on the front because to prepare a horse to canter well, you want them to be balanced. And he is at that point where we're working on balance as to getting into our canter well and then starting to do our flying changes.
And we're going to pick up our small circle on this side and use my legs, engage my core. Okay, so we got some fallouts. We're going to fix that. And take that right cage up. That was better. Look at that. Much better. Good. Then let him go. Love that. Got in the weeds. Got him down the center.
So right here, this is prep to start our flying changes. And he's doing extremely well on this. Cannot complain whatsoever, especially with this being his first ride since October.
This side, drive. Nice. And stop. Good. Asking for his backup. Beautiful. And we're going to yield the other side. Nice. Get back on those back end now. There, right there. I wanted him on the haunches for that. We'll check in with our side pass here in a bit. Beautiful. I want to get that hind end there. Yep. Go on. To the side. There. That was nice. Had a little bit of a correction on that. We're going to back, and we're going to take our back into some circles. Yielding that front around. Yielding that front. Keep backing that. Good. There you go. Good. Yep. There. Nice. Get some straight. Good. I'm going to use some fun little dual again. There we go. Get his brain back. Good. Yep. Good boy. Nice. Nice, baby. Good boy. He's a good kid. He really is. All right. Let's go this way.
So I work these small circles to teach him to lift his rib gauge, engage his hind end, and to actually have carriage and collection to carry himself properly so that he is well engaged throughout his body. And this is basic principles of dressage, honestly, but it carries through everything else that we do as well. So I really do want him to be uplifted and engaged because that does help him as we go into canter work and everything else, and it's still quite muddy here so far, so I did not feel comfortable cantering in the round pen today, but I will probably haul him this week to a friend's arena, and we'll work some more on our canter work there. That was a very nice forehand yield, turn on the haunches, however you want to word it, but that one was very nice because he was collected in the back end there. This is really good work setting him up for flying changes. He's doing really good with this.
Hip, hip, hip. There, that's better. And hook. Back up. And have him yield this side. Yield over. Nice.
Again, really nice yield on the forehand, turn on haunches, however you want to word it there. It was a great session today.